Smoke now from Gambit. They're going to go for the high ground. They're going to find Crystallize. There's a Hex. Big follow-up damage. They use BKBs and the Dagon from G. Crystallize evaporates as LeBron comes in. Channels the Meteor Hammer as Dendi pops the ultimate. The Ravage as well, and Gambit are getting ripped apart. The team fight of Navi is just too big as they find their combo. Big Num tries to TP out and he'll make it. But that's two heroes in the grave without buyback. Aghanims that makes Pugna feel like a new hero. For just it's a complete game changer. Tide jumps in with a Ravage, connects on 4. It's a good start, but where's the follow-up? The Brew split is already distracting the backline, and now Tide is getting turned on. The life train gets broken, but most of Vega pretty healthy right now. The Brew did such a good job intercepting Invincible, so they couldn't follow up the Tide. Now they force Hayes to channel the Requiem. Does kind of minimal damage. Epicenter also mitigated as Naga comes in to reset this fight. Palomtinos does not have an ultimate. Are they going to go for this? And they are. Jack drops the Macro Pyre. Out comes the Grave. Undershock finishes off Hayes, and now he's going to try to live through this. It's going to be difficult. He will fall, and somehow Vega are not really taking this fight. The Venge is still standing. The Brewmaster just barely blinks away as they try to finish him off, but Palomtinos might actually be the cleanup that they've been waiting for, and it is. It's just Jakiro and Tidehunter left. 3 still alive for Vega, but Naga Siren getting very well. Somehow this Tidehunter still topped off. Blizzy coming back, trying to slow them down. They will get to the shrine. The Shadow Fiend's been forced back. He's had to TP home, and now Vega are on the retreat. Ravage is up. Gyro has his ult coming, but Naga does have her song. Can she get it off? Palomtinos gets popped by the Requiem, but he's got Aegis. He's coming back, and now the Brew split. Naga sets it up as Palomtinos comes back. Song of the Siren on. This Brew ult is ticking down. She'll turn it off, and now the damage is done. What a fucking dies immediately. Venge on the run to the high ground, but she will get chased down. The Shadow Fiend is pretty fast, but in comes the boulder. It'll catch him. Tidehunter does not have a Ravage any longer, and he is low on options. Hayes makes it up to the high ground, but a lot of damage being done here. Vengeful Spirit now pops the buyback. Nice stun from Arrow. Not much damage after that. BKB gets popped from Palomtinos, and now it's Tide that gets turned on. The Force Staff, the defensive swap. Invincible are hanging on, but it almost feels like Vega are just toying with them. Hayes ready to reinitiate, putting a lot of pressure onto the Naga. Now gets turned on. The Decrep, follow-up damage from Palomtinos. He's in trouble now. He gets stunned up, but oh wait, there's Chief. He's going to heal back up to full, and now the big damage, the Rocket Barrage, the Flak Cannon, and down comes the Meteor Hammer. It's a dieback for the Venge, and Arrow falls as well.
God, that's going to limit their jungle control so much. Hey, I didn't know you could hit the tower with Drow, with the Dragon Lance without getting hit.
Well, there you go. Drow on the run. She gets snowballed. Walrus punch. A lot of follow-up damage. She does have support. The all-heal from Chen, but it's not enough. Now the epicenter. It comes in. Huge damage onto Arrow and Hayes. Both of them very low, but still alive. Vega need to start finishing off some of these kills. Right now, it's a 1-for-1. Razor on the back line, turning into a bunch of these small skirmishes. The Chen is going to get left behind, and they'll also finish off Blizzy. It's turning disastrous for Vega as they do find one more. It's a 2-for-3. Hayes still in dragon form, coming back, and he is hungry. What a fucker with a cast bouncing around. Does isolate Rubik, and Void will start to chase him down. Looks like that'll secure a kill, and Queen of Pain. Yep. Oh, down bottom. Going to see more initiation. What a fuck up. Pulled back by the Rubik as now Blizzy jumps forward. Wants to find the stun, but it's Hayes there.
Nice.
Another Chronosphere is cast. Bounces back and forth. What a fuck up. Still alive. Gets off a nice death ward and helps secure the kills. Again, turns disastrous
Ping's
for Vega.
going to Drow mid, and I think Drow is dead. Yeah, that's a...
Snowball.
Out of position Drow.
All of these little fights. She's got no positioning tool. No Force Staff. No... Shadow Blade, just going to try to make the run for it. Razor doing so much damage right now. Chen's probably going to die.
Effector 16k ahead at this point. King R is spotted, but he does know that there are a couple heroes in the area. He's going to try to get the stomp out. Not going to happen. Here comes Afternoon. Dragon Tail will interrupt the Brewmaster from getting that split off. He finally will, in fact, get it off. King R, I don't think he actually got rid of his ultimate there. With the Glimmer Cape, he's actually going to get out of here entirely. No way. They will find the Eclipse on the Tinker and absolutely blend him down. The ET does get out of there. Afternoon and Kumin now chasing after this Phantom Lancer. He does have a Reaver, but there is a lot of heroes here right on his tail, including a Dragon Tail right on top of him. And the Phantom Lancer has a Doppelgang out. I'm not really sure what direction he goes for safety here, as the Luna's going to cut him off, lift up the goddamn Night Stalker, and try to right-click him to death. There's a Blink Dagger and an Arc Lightning or a Bolt. Either will do. Oh, okay, neither will do, apparently. The Creeps will do. There you go. That's how you get a kill. The chance, I guess, but not a super high one. So all the tools in the world are up for effect, and Tinker, we've seen him be able to counter push decently, but not decently enough. Goddamn's going to run into what looks like a free kill until suddenly a million heroes out of nowhere. Mantis is going to jump right in, but the Yuletide is going to cancel that split once again. Stomp comes in with the Nimbus as well. Mantis is going to get the split off, just barely. As we do have the Phantom Lancer rushing in, gets interrupted though by the Dragon Tail once again. Look at the damage from the Nimbus. And of course that DK is right-clicking him down. The Brewmaster is going to lose his life in split form. That's when you know the game's over, man. When your Brewmaster gets annihilated that hard. Of course it's going to be the... They're going to start teleporting heroes in. There's a Hellbear on the high ground. Plus attack speed aura is there from the Hellbear and the Viper. So he's got plus 35 for everyone, I believe. Phantasm is going to come in, but now here comes the Song and Siren Silencer. He's not sleeping right now. They will just go for the Aegis in the meantime. Not looking to set anything up. They'll put their backs against the pit, just try to stall out and mess with that CK, who's really struggling to find anyone useful right now. He will finally find himself a Disruptor, but they waste the Requiem on him as well. And in the middle of the pit, it's the Abaddon. He's broken, and he can't get the ultimate off. It seems, though, he actually already used it. Didn't really do much for him. After he's going to get cleaved down by that CK. Now another pull back onto Kuhn, pulls him out of the pit, will lose his first life. As King R and Afterlife now both caught in the cogs, they will respawn with the Terrorblade, but he's up against a lot of heroes with not much backup. They lose the Naga Siren. They stun the Terrorblade. Now the Razors can come in from the Shadow Fiend as Kuman's going to try to run the other way. Reality Rift is going to pull him up to the high ground. What a very consistent spell. 1 second stun goes off onto the Terrorblade. Has another pike to get out, maybe. Batrider trying to give him a little bit of cover here as the CK is going to get another pullback, but he dies to the dots of Afterlife. But Afterlife himself should be going down here. Will one more glaive? Yes. Does land up against that Solar Crest, and that is going to be a pretty nice win, honestly. It's so easy to play around, but sometimes you just find yourself without a TP. Sometimes you just find yourself as an Abaddon getting glimpsed back into a Static Storm and the break, which means that there's no ultimate. Oh, I'm so glad we got to see that. Now I can die a happy man. They're going to pull back this Disruptor, but he's already done everything already, so he doesn't need anything else. And now here comes the Song of the Siren. There is no silence here. There is just hammers, which will land on the CK, but there's no follow-up to that. Kuman's going to go instead for the lasso target in the Shadow Fiend. Yuletide is going to save him for a little while longer. Here comes the hammer onto Kuman, but he's BKB, so he's just fine. Does finish off the SF, and now working on the CK. He's taking a lot of damage here, but he will take them all down for a triple kill for the Terrorblade. They're coming in from behind. Bankscore has used his entire useful kit at this stage, and they will find and isolate with the Orchid. The Elder Titan Cheshire Cat as well going to get driven away as the Lycan out to pick a fight with the Phantom Lancer. Tinker is going to return at full HP. Looking for the PL though. This Lycan simply doesn't have enough damage to go for a 1-3-3. He's gonna try and he will fail. Burrow Strike on that too. Following up with the Death Ward from Madden, and G will fall. Bankscore's in the corner. They'll lose his life as well. As the puck lands a really nice orb through everyone. The creeps from the Lycan will kill off that Queen of Pain, but they are unable to touch Kuman, who's going to once again find an angle onto Cheshire Cat. Phase Shift is going to buy him a couple seconds here, but he has so many heroes up against him, and he will just try to book it to the left. They do still see him. He gets a blink out though. Maybe this puck is able to survive, but they just need the proper initiation, the proper angle. They will find a decent surround on Afterlife, but they're not quite aware of it. They'll go instead for Kuman. Gets silent, he's able to split that right off with the Mantis Style. Now the Doppelgang and the Burrow Strike support from Afterlife. The Stomp is going to stop everything in his track. Now here comes the Earth Splitter. Kuman, the real one, is found right now, and the Wolf is right on top of him. Kuman going to fight to the death right now, and he actually is going to get another Doppelgang out and survive for a little while longer, as the full channel Death Ward is going to get to work on the Bankscore. Kuman is still alive. Off to the side now, here comes your initiation with the Epicenter. Won't do all that much damage actually, but Athenage and King R, they're now in this fight, and the Lycans run out of shapeshift. He's run out of life, and he'll go down. Kuman gets a lot of restoration here, and he'll chase down Bignum. The puck this time is still phase shifted, but I don't think he's going to make it out alive. No.
Sieging around him. Now the Brew respawn. TP's in, but immediately caught by the Orchid. And there's that Sentry Ward we were talking about. Nyx Assassin caught by the Fiend Strip. Slayer does get off the grave. Boat from Kunkka flies overhead, but it's dodged by the Doppelganger, and PL will be able to finish off the Dazzle as the Illusions chase him down. PL at about half HP, but remember, he has that second life. Vega running out of options, standing their ground as best they can, but they are dropping like flies. The Brew has now bought back. Undershock falls and buys back. They may get this gyro kill, but Blizzy has to go so far out to do it, and PL just strangles him down. Now Undershock, if he falls, it'll be a dieback. PL with the Doppelganger. It's an overwhelming amount of illusions, and it is clear they have no answer for this as they have exceeded. Now
Valve needs to release a spring cleaning update to fix that.
It's probably not a Valve issue, but Slark,
that's a wasted grip.
The Dark Pack cute. Okay, he'll be just fine. The power
Tinker
of the
TP's
Slark.
in. Oh my god, Tinker almost got hit by that. That would have been so bad.
Slayer going in deep. Ghostic taking a lot of damage here. Is around the enemy shrine. Slayer falls.
Tinker's dead.
DP is doing so much damage. Tinker dies again, and now Ghostic on just a handful of hit points. He's trying to force it after the low ground, but he's dusted up. The DP will find him. There is a buyback available on the Beastmaster, but now on the other side of the fight, Slark catches another. It's Maposhka down, and no buyback there either.